Alright, up first we have the ring bearers, Frank and Dominic Kerr. The parents of the bride and groom, just please stand up at your table. Jane Smith, the bride's mother. The groom's parents, Frank Kerr and Carol Kerr. Maid of honor, Jada Smith, escorted by best man Frank Kerr IV. Put your hands together for your bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Jeffrey Joseph.
I did.
roll. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
When I first started working on this speech, I Googled it. Like you Google every freaking thing nowadays. And it was advisable to have my say within 5 minutes or less. Guess what? It's not going to happen. On behalf of my wife and I, we would like to say a huge thank you, firstly, to Jade and Melissa for singing our first dance. That was an amazing job. Thank you very much. Special shout out to B, Brian. Awesome ceremony and all without a hitch. Next, I would like to thank our usher, Ian. Where are you at? Ian actually ushered me all the way from Genetti and was looking very forward to this day as he Googled lifted golf carts and hoped that he could get one here. We ran into a bit of a situation, I'm sure some of you know, through Facebook with our DJ and hair and makeup. Hair and makeup people have already left, but obviously our DJ is still here. I want to give you a special thank you in short notice in doing this. We would like to thank you all for coming out today. I know some of you have traveled a long way to be here. Nora, Derek, all the way from Seattle. We are thrilled to have so many of our family and close friends surrounding us on a big day. It means a lot, and it's great to see some old friends again. Steve, Candy. But for us, today's not about being formal. It's about having fun, relaxing, celebrating our marriage. So I hope you all can stay through the evening and join me in embarrassing yourself on this dance floor. There are some friends and family members that unfortunately are not able to join us today. My grandmother was recently diagnosed with a lung disease, and actually about 2 weeks ago was unable to make the trip. And most notably, my wife's father. He was a loved family man, friends to many, and he's greatly missed each and every day. At this time, please join me in a moment of silence in his honor. Now, before I get to toasting my wife, there are a couple people I would like to thank. Firstly, I'd like to thank my wife's mother, Jane. From the first time we met, you made me feel like part of the family. I thank you. I also thank you for what you have done today and in raising such a beautiful and kind daughter. It's easy to see where she gets it from. I'd like to thank my parents, Frank and Carol, for raising such a handsome, modest son like myself. Thank you for everything today. Not only today, but for my whole life. You've always been there to encourage me and support me. From days when Mom was a single parent working 2 jobs, to my dad, who treated me as if I was his own, right from the beginning, by playing countless hours of catch in the backyard, doing family things like taking us on family vacations. And might I add, he got us lost every single time.
Hey, wait a minute, it's early. I get the mic before.
Even though we are miles apart, you are near to my heart. I love you both more than you will ever know.
Thank you, son.
Next, I would like to thank the maid of honor, our daughter, Jade. Jade was a huge help making this day a success. From her boisterous opinions and inputs, to helping with invitations and name cards, and today. The list could go on and on, all the help she gave us, really. Jade, you are an incredible young lady. Your mother and I couldn't be prouder of you. We look forward to watching you grow and mature as a beautiful, successful woman. I vow to you today to always support you and guide you in any way I can. Your mother and I love you very much. I'd like to thank best man, my brother. Now, my brother and me are 8 years apart, but that never stopped me from doing brotherly things. Like hiding in the hallway with his My Buddy doll, scaring him like it was Chucky from Child's Play. Or
I killed him with a pencil.
or the time that I drove the family car through the garage, and I blamed it on you. Frank, you've always had my back, apparently whether you wanted to or not. I watched you grow from a boy to a man to a father, and I couldn't be proud. I love you, bro. Now, before I go toasting my wife, I think she deserves a big round of applause for today. She did an amazing job of organizing this. Vetoed. We all know. Jennifer, you look absolutely stunning today. Whether you're wearing a dazzling dress, manicured nails, every strand of hair perfectly in place, or whether you're busting through the door with a messy ponytail, a tank top on, some noble leggings coming in from the gym, you are always beautiful to me, no matter what you wear. I'm going to tell you some things about my amazing wife that pretty much everybody here knows, but you're going to hear it anyway. My wife is a phenomenal, amazing woman. She can deal with stress and carry a heavy burden. She smiles when she feels like screaming, and she sings when she feels like crying. She cries when she is happy, and she laughs when she is afraid. Her love is unconditional. She is a beautiful, gorgeous woman. It is my vow in front of all our friends and family that today it will be my life mission to make you realize your true beauty, your true worth, and to shower you with unconditional love. If your feet hurt, I will rub them. And if you're scared, I would fight a lion off if I had to. We will build the greatest memories. We will share the deepest love. And we will be that married couple at 80 years old that still holds hands while sitting on the couch. I will do this with a heart filled with pride every day for the rest of my life. You're my best friend, my soulmate, and the woman of all my dreams, and I couldn't ask for more. Your beauty is breathtaking, inside and out. Thank you for making me the happiest man alive and the happiest man awake. I still can't fathom how fortunate I am to call you my wife. Jennifer, I love you. Here's to love, laughter, and our happily ever after.
I'm Christy. I'm Jennifer's bestie, one of them. When she asked me to speak, a huge smile came on my face, and then I realized really what it really entailed, and I was worried, and I said, what am I going to say that shows how much I love you in words? And she said, don't worry about it. Whatever you say, I already know how much you love me, but I did my best to prepare. So, I do have a bad memory, but I have many funny stories of Jen, so probably the ones that I would share, she would be putting her head down laughing too hard that asked me not to elaborate on further, so I won't too much. I'd like to say how much I do love her and that I'm super happy and I want everything the best for her in the future with her and Jeffrey. And I am super happy that he has found her and loved her and caressed her and nurtured her as much as he has so far. I knew Jen since high school and she has always been there for me, but I am not marrying her. So Jeffrey, you can take the baton on that. Even though we always say that we would have been married like 28 years by now, and that's good in our books. So I was talking to my family and the girls about the fact that 50 years from now, you guys will be in your 90s, so it should be a good party then. She'll be a treasure for you, and she will be a beautiful and nurturing wife as much as she has been a friend for myself. Jen's kind and sweet. She has a beautiful sense of humor. I'm not sure if the fact that you wrote a song but didn't sing it yet will fit in the line of beautiful sense of humor or kind and sweet. But if you'd like to break it out since your father blessed us, we'll let you do that later. You guys work out together, which means you're strong and you're dedicated, and that is super important for a relationship, as you know, and marriage. So that'll pay off. Jennifer is always happy. I can call her, and no matter what's going on in my life, before I can even go into anything or ask her how she is, I have a smile on my face, and I assume she does the same. It's nice because throughout the years we've moved apart. She has moved apart. She's finally back home. But no matter what, we always connect with a smile and love, and she's amazing like that. Like Jeff said, she smiles when she wants to cry. He always fit in the fact that she's as strong as she is, but she's also vulnerable, and I'm glad you're going to nurture that part of her because she does have those times, even though she makes joy in all of our lives. Let's see. Every time I call her to complain, because I do that once in a while, she again always throws that happy pill in my life and teaches me what she does, and such as I sent her a email. Did you have a chance to read the love languages? And did you actually listen to that? Oh my Lord, and Karen, because I sent it to you just thinking it was a TED Talk. Oh, this has to be good because it's about not love languages, but it was about, I need to flip here. I don't know. It was about what to do in love. But the point was, 10 minutes of the video was how not to choose the wrong partner. And I'm like, oh goodness, I should have listened to this before I forwarded it. But she chose the right partner, and for all the right reasons. But honestly, I did learn something through it. And it was, as I said, you've always like gone over the love languages. It was the language of patience and silence. Do you remember that part? So I thought so much from that, because during life we have arguments and disagreements, but you need to remember to take time, take a moment, and appreciate the love that you do have for one another. And when those times come, when that time does come where you may have arguments, I hope you look back at today and realize how much love you have and how much happy moments you'll be creating today and there forward, and always appreciate that, and remember to come back to this moment where you guys are so in love and so happy and treasure each other as you do. So, congratulations, and I love you both very much. Thank you.
Okay, so I guess it's my turn. So, hello everyone and welcome. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Nora. I'm one of Jen's best friends, and I'm not a very good public speaker, so I have my notes in my phone. So, I've known Jen for close to 20 years, and I'm honored to be here tonight, to be part of her celebration, part of her happiness. I wouldn't miss this for the world. I first met Jen when we were both working in the NICU. I'm going to start crying, sorry. As nurses, I can still remember that day vividly. Jen walking into the room wearing her own personal scrubs with some kind of pattern. I don't remember what they were. But the thing that I do remember is that she had her hair pulled up in like a bun. And I was like, who is this chick with that hair? Anyway, and so we reported off on a really sick baby. It was a very professional interaction. Little did we know it would turn into like this amazing friendship. So after that introduction, Jen sought me out and invited me on a girls' night out because she heard I was a lot of fun at parties. She's like, I have to get to know this chick. But anyway, so we became inseparable. People even referred to us as Hater 1 and Hater 2. So you can have one hater without the other. As we've matured and become wiser, those nicknames are not 100% true, but still remain part of us. How can I describe the bride? Jen, she is my unicorn. She knows everything about me, yet loves me just the same. She taught me to trust again. She loves deeply and is a loyal friend. I'm not going to lie, being that I live in Seattle, I haven't spent much time with the couple, so I don't know Jeffrey very well. I do know Jen, and if he convinced her to say yes, then he must be very exceptional. Again, Hater 1 and Hater 2 still resonate within us, which makes us extremely choosy, very picky. We don't settle. So in Jen's words, he's awesome, patient, and thoughtful. So just to finish this off with a couple of quotes, unknown authors. So Jen and Jeffrey, let your love endure beyond the last sunset, and may your journey through life be as happy and as free as the dancing waves on the deep blue sea. Cheers to the beautiful couple. Thank you so much for having me, and Derek.
On that note, I don't have any long speeches like that. I don't really know them that well. But I think everybody's ready to party. My name's James. I'll be your DJ this evening.
No shoes, no shirt, and I still get served. Wow. I'm sexy and I know it.
Take that,
Give my